And hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Want to thank those joining us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter today, or X, if you like to call it X. We appreciate you guys joining us over there. Have some special guests that's joining us today. If you notice, we are not broadcasting on Amazon today. Not because I don't like Amazon. I was actually on there earlier today. But for today's guest, we have something very special that's going on. We have someone who I've known literally for the majority of my life because she's older than me. And
Not true. FYI.
Melissa Jacobsen is joining us today, and her son Joseph Keane is with us today. So we're excited about this because, and let me make sure we have Melissa tagged in this actually for you guys on Facebook, so you guys can see her bright, shining face. But we have the two of them joining us here to talk to us about something very exciting. You guys know I love to be able to give back. You know, I love to be able to support great causes. And when Melissa was talking to me about something that Joseph was doing, I was like, wow, he reminds me of you, Melissa. He reminds me of something you would do, that we would do when we were youngins. So I'm excited to be able to have Melissa Jacobsen and her son, Joseph Keane, join us. Thanks to the two of you for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Of course. We are glad to be here.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
Well, thank you again. And Melissa, thank you for making this happen. You know, it's been great staying connected with you on social media. It's been great being able to see the great things that Joseph is doing. I want to talk about, first of all, Melissa, as I mentioned, though, you are, to be serious here because I am a serious individual. That you are a person who has always been about giving back and looking out for others. What has it been like for you to see what your son Joseph has been able to do?
It's just, I mean, the word proud doesn't begin to describe it. I think he's so much better than me. I mean, I think I always wanted to and strive to be the kind of compassionate person that my son is. But I mean, he kind of just, he's leveled up and gone there. And I'm really, really proud of him in so many ways.
Love that. Love that. Well, Joseph, it is your first time on with us, and I really appreciate this. And we're going to get into what you're doing and how our viewers can be able to get involved in it. But Joseph, I want to ask you, have you always been a person who likes to look out for others?
I feel like I've always wanted to help and look out for others, but I feel like now is the time that I'm wanting to help others most. I think with the whole BADDIE Bags thing, I'm really excited to go out there and help my community.
Love that. Well, Melissa, I know you're going to be leaving us, but I want to let our audience know and see the video that you sent me with Joseph. We're going to continue our conversation with Joseph. Joseph just mentioned the BADDIE Bags. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this great video that Joseph put together. And Joseph, you and I are going to talk more about the BADDIE Bags and how our audience can get involved with it. Let's go ahead and take a look.
The high school experience without essential items like soap, shampoo, and deodorant. Hi, I'm Joseph Keane, and I need your help. For too many underprivileged students, this is an unfortunate reality. We're reaching out to you because we believe that your commitment to self-care aligns perfectly with our cause. I think that your support can have a significant impact on these students' health and well-being. We've seen how you've helped people all over the globe, so now we invite you to extend your impact locally. Out of all the students on our campus, our hardworking athletes are some of the ones who need it most. Our Hornet athletes work really hard to represent our school every day. I mean, just look at how hard they're working, and it's just practice. We're reaching out to you for help in creating a positive change in our community. Your contribution can make high school a little easier by providing hygiene products to the ones who really need them most. We sincerely hope you'll consider joining us in this meaningful cause. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.
All right. So, first of all, I want to say, Joseph, when I first saw that video, when Melissa first sent it to me, I thought, wow, how cool that you're doing something like this. So, before I get to you, Joseph, I want to ask you, I could see your face, Melissa, while you were watching it. What was it like for you to see that video that Joseph created?
Joseph is so cool. I was amazed. He went and he spoke to a teacher, to get a faculty sponsor on this. He went and spoke to both the principal and the assistant principal, and then he went and found people in the journalism department to help him put this together. And he's just spearheaded this whole thing. I just can't tell you. I mean, I don't know any other word than proud. I'm just proud and excited, and I'm not just proud of him, but I'm just proud to be a part of it in any way.
Yeah. Love that. Hello to you, Tanya Brown Rivers, joining us on Facebook. She says hello as well. Wow. And Mary Day says, Joseph, your grandmother loves you, and I'm enjoying your podcast. So thank you so much for watching. Mary also said, I'm amazed at what these young people are doing. I totally agree with you there, Mary. And Tanya says, so compassionate young man. So Joseph, let's go backwards. You mentioned the Baddie Bags, and we saw the video about you kind of rallying the troops. Tell us about the Baddie Bags and where the idea came from.
Well, Baddie Bags will basically be bags that the school hands out to kids who either don't have access to hygiene products at home, or kids who are in sports so they can freshen up after sports. And it will be, I actually have one right here. It'll be a little bag, and it'll have the products inside of it, and then we're going to hand them out to the students at our school. And what inspired me to do it was whenever I used to go to my old elementary school, me and my mom would actually make little bags filled with food and snacks and then donate them to the homeless shelter across the street from the school. And I think as a kid, that definitely opened up my eyes to see that I needed to use my resources to kind of help the people who might not be as privileged as I am.
Love that. And I think there's so much that we can learn from this, Joseph. And I want to ask you, because I think even as adults, I mean, as I mentioned, your mother is older than me, but even as adults, we sometimes are fearful as to what people are going to think about things. What did you have any fear about what people would think about what you were doing?
I'm going to say no. I think whenever the concept was in the works, I knew that it was a very high chance that some people would be hateful about it or try and be hurtful towards the whole idea. But I knew as long as I could help people and that Baddie Bags could do what it was meant to do, I knew none of the hate really matters. And the only thing that matters is helping the people at my school and whoever I can help.
Love that. Now, for those who may not be familiar, Joseph, what area is your school in Mississippi?
I go to Poplarville High School in Poplarville, Mississippi.
Okay. All right. So that kind of lets our audience have an idea. And so when your mother told me about this, I knew that I wanted to be able to do something to be able to help. So what I was able to do is to reach out to one of my partners on Amazon, because I mean, who wouldn't reach out to Amazon? They have everything. And there's a great company that I've had the privilege of working with called Motor West. And we wanted to do something to help Joseph out. And I want to share with you guys what we're doing. And I'm not sharing this to celebrate us. It really is to celebrate the great work that Joseph is doing. And that's what kind of spurred me to be able to reach out to them. So I want to share with you guys what our friends are able to do there at Motor West. And they're going to be donating this, which is 96 of these kits. And this works out really, really perfectly. So Motor West is the store that's on Amazon. There are 96 of these kits. The retail price of these is $190, which comes out to be a really good deal for these. And again, they have smaller kits too, but Motor West was willing to be able to send these. So actually, Joseph will be getting those this week to get him started with them. And Joseph, the great thing is that you're able to, as you said in the video, reach out to other people. So how can the public get involved?
I think donations obviously make a really great way that the public can get involved. I think whether that be product donations or money donations, all donations are extremely valuable to us. And whether that be big or small, whatever, it's amazing. And if you are interested in donating, you can email us at our email at baddiebagscampaign@gmail.com.
Love that. Love that. Love that. You keep it very
comments.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, and what we will do too is we'll put in the notes for the show as well, so people will be able to see it there as well as how to stay connected with you. So I'm curious, Joseph, as after you did that video, Antonio says, "Wow, so awesome!" I tell you, it really is a great thing, and it really does show the difference that people can make. And we're going to let you guys know how to stay connected with Joseph and the journey of the Baddie Bags as well. But I'm curious, Joseph, I didn't ask you this, but what's been the response from your peers, from the other students at the school about what you're doing?
Actually, I've gotten some really positive responses from my friends and the people at school. A lot of my friends are excited and said that they want to help in any way if they can. And actually, the journalism class that I helped make that video with, they put an article in the school newspaper about Baddie Bags.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool. So what do you hope then, looking at what you've been able to do, what do you hope that other young people are able to realize that they're able to do when it comes to helping others, Joseph?
Well, I hope that Baddie Bags can inspire people to never take what they have for granted. I think that's a very important thing that Baddie Bags can help teach. I think oftentimes people forget how lucky they are and how privileged they are to have what they have. And a lot of times we forget that there are people who are less privileged than we are. And I think it's a very important thing to know that you are privileged and you are lucky to have what you have. And I also think another thing that I want Baddie Bags to inspire people to remember is to uplift people, to not push people down because of what they might look like or whatever reason. Because kindness is free. You can always be kind to people, and there's no point in being the bad part of someone's day or bringing people down just for the fun of it. So that's for people too. No.
That is a great message. You know, I think about that all the time, Joseph, when your mom's mean to me. I think, you know what? I'm going to be the best part of the day. I'm sorry. I forgot other people were watching this. I'll tell you later, Joseph. Melissa, I want to say something.
Because you got a lot of fans on here, and I don't want to disclose the real info, okay?
Oh, and Tanya says, wise beyond age. I agree, Tanya. But no, honestly, Melissa, I said that as a joke because just hearing him talk again reminds me of you. So, I mean, what do you want parents and adults, because we have a role in this as well, right?
Correct.
I asked him about young people. What do you hope parents and adults realize if their children or someone in the neighborhood is trying to do something? What do you hope they do in supporting that?
Oh, just help them, whatever you can do. And honestly, you don't have to do much except for tell them, okay. I mean, just tell your babies, okay, what do you need? What do you need me to do? I will say, depending on your child, you may have to, prod them a little bit to make sure they don't forget that they have certain things that they need to do. They had wanted to do, get this done by this time or whatever. But not that I'm the best at that, as we learned. But anyway, I digress. No, just say okay. This took nothing from me except for a mention to Cyrus Webb, and here we are. I can't tell you, people want to do good things, and we should encourage this in our children. And I think that we should show our children how easy it is, just like Joseph said, to be kind. Kindness is free.
Kindness is free. Minna is Book Bar joining us from Chicago. She says kindness is free. That's what I say all the time. Such a great point. And Angela Conley, hello to you, Angela. Angela says yes, encouragement helps. I appreciate you joining us as well. I appreciate all you guys. I see you guys over on YouTube as well. I appreciate you guys joining us for our broadcast today. Again, everyone, we've been speaking with Melissa Jacobsen and Joseph Keane. They've been talking with us about the Baddie Bags and how you guys can be a part of this. It's a great project. And we're excited through my Amazon partners with Moda West to be able to contribute some products for Joseph, for the Baddie Bags. And Joseph, for our audience out there, I know they're going to be asking, because this will be simulcasted also on Instagram as well as, of course, on the other platforms. How can they be able to stay connected with you online?
Well, you can email us at baddiebagscampaign@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at phsbaddiebags, and you can follow us on Facebook at baddie.bags.2024.
Awesome. And we'll make sure that we link all of that for them. Melissa, thank you again for being a great friend and for, introducing us to what Joseph is doing. Joseph, I'm so proud of you, man. I said it to you when we first set this conversation up. I'm so proud of you. And again, so glad that we could be able to help out with this. And if there's anything that we can do, either myself or our friends at Amazon, make sure you do keep us posted. We'd love to help.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Cyrus. You've been so awesome. This is really awesome.
Well, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.